Hello students, how are you doing? I hope that you're functioning well. So it has been a while since I've not uploaded videos, and a lot of my students, they ask me that, sir, what is the difference between begin and start? There was some confusion, you don't know them well, so right now follow me and inshallah you will understand them well. So we have the difference between begin and start. What's the difference? How do we use them correctly? Gotcha? Very good. The number one we have both have same meaning. Both have the same meaning. For weekend there's no similarities at the very first cases, right? So we can use interchangeably both of them at the same time, right? Not at the same time, but instead of one another in some cases, right? So here we have some example. We have I began, or we can also say as well, I began or I started teaching when I was 24, when I was 16, when I was 18, right? So in these cases, we can use both of them in similar way, in the same way. There's no differences, right? Just totally acceptable. The next we have, we generally use begin when using a very formal style. So generally we use the word begin instead of start in formal style, not in informal style, right? So you can also use the start as well, but the word begin, it's a verb honestly, it can be used very formal, in a formal style we can use it, right? Not informal style. So we have some example here. We will begin with a message. We can say as well, but it's not going to be considered formal. Currently, it's totally formal, right? We will begin with a message from the president. Very simple, very easy. Number two, we have cases when the word begin is totally not possible. We can say it's totally inconceivable. We cannot use it. We can just use the word start. We cannot use the word begin. Simple and easy. So here we have start but not begin. We're focusing directly the word start. We're not going to be focusing the word begin because begin is not going to be used in these cases, right? So, but not begin is used to mean, okay, right now we have example and you will understand it well. There are a few steps you need to follow. You have to avoid using them. Number one, A, B, C. First, we have start a journey. When it comes to journey, we will no longer be able to use the word begin, but we're going to be using the word start instead of begin. Simple and easy. So we have example. I think we must start at 6. The word start is some sort of related to the journey. When it comes to starting a journey, we're going to be using the word start. But preferably it's not acceptable to use the word begin here. Hope you understand. The next we have B, start washing. Sorry, start working, not start washing. Start working. Start working. What do you mean by start working? It's going to be specifically used for machines. What sort of machine do you mean? Like it can be considered a washing machine. It can be a car as well, right? We have an example, and then you understand them well. The car will not start, or the car will start, right? When the car itself has some technical problems, you no longer be able to start the car, but you need to push the app, right? So the car won't start, but we cannot use here the car won't or will not begin. We cannot use like this, but we have to use the word start here, right? The very last one, we have make something to start. Simple and easy. We have an example. How do you start the washing machines? B and C has some relation with the one. We wouldn't want to make something to start. When you want to make something to be activated only in terms of the machine, right? So this was a test lesson. I hope it's well clarified. So if you have any sort of question, you can tell me in the comment below. I will certainly answer them, inshallah. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos.